Match game 77, production number 0988, take 1. Get ready to match the stars. Avery Schreiber, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, from Most Wanted Joanne Harris, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg, as we play the star-studded big money match game 77. And now, here's the star of match game 77, Schreiber.
And thank you for showing up, too. We got another hand on today, eh?
Captain Andy.
Captain Andy, yes. Showboat. Was that the name of your big Broadway
No, my
vehicle?
boat is the name Artichoke Hearts.
Artichoke Hearts?
Yes.
Why Artichoke Hearts?
Why not?
Because I had a friend that used to own the boat, but he didn't pay the payments, and he owned a restaurant, and everything there is served on Artichoke Hearts. And it's a very boring story, but I didn't ask you to come over here.
Okay. Now let's say hello to our two players, Lex Reese and Dottie Heisel. Now this fellow's our current champ. He has a total of $1,200 to his credit, and that makes him happy. I guess you can use the money, right?
Oh, sure can.
Yes. And he's going to be challenged by Dottie Heisel, and we found out a little bit about her yesterday. One of the things we found out is that she's a gospel singer and has a remarkably true voice. She sang a part of a gospel song a cappella and was right on pitch and has rhythm, and she's got a lot going for her. And we'll start this game right after we do a little business with America. Now we'll begin this game by revealing our first round questions and asking Dottie to make a selection.
B, please.
You sure?
Sure.
Okay. Here we go. Seymour said, I think my wife is having an affair with an auto mechanic. Last night, I found a blank in our bed. Made me suspicious. I think my wife is having an affair with an auto mechanic. Last night I found a blank in our bed. Remember, it's a first round question. It's good. That's very good. Well, that's okay. That's what I'd write if I were doing it.
Why don't you sit down, Joe?
Okay. You want to host a show? Have you ever done one of these?
Daddy.
All right. Donnie, are you ready?
Yes.
They're all ready over there. Seymour said, I think my wife is having an affair with an auto mechanic. Last night, I found a blank in our bed.
A wrench.
A wrench. Okay. Good response. Wrench.
Last night I found a good wrench.
A good wrench. A nice embellishment, I must say. What do you say?
I say if he'd mind his own business, he could have saved himself a lot of trouble and anguish and unhappiness and divorce and separation and alimony and all that stuff. I said monkey wrench. That's
a monkey wrench. Okay. You're doing all right, Dottie. You got two so far.
Being a gospel singer, it was no surprise to me that the sweet lady put wrench because it reminds me of a song I sang many years ago.
What was that song, sir?
Wrench me from the devil, oh Lord.
There will be no proselytizing, Charles. Joanne, last night I found a blank in our bed.
You did?
Yes, I
did.
did.
What did you do with it?
Well, I don't know, but you better get it out of there.
Wrench!
Wrench it is. 4 for Dottie. Dottie, it's very unusual for a first-round question to get as many as 4.
Yeah, could I hear the full
Seymour said,
question?
I think my wife is having an affair with an auto mechanic.
Right.
Last night, I found a wrench in our bed. Doesn't say wrench here, it says blank here.
A nut.
A nut. Right.
He was still there.
That's
Rather
right.
loose man.
Very nicely said.
And he knew because it had SAE threads.
How
Your
very
auto mechanics will know.
I
Right.
A
don't
little
get
mechanic
that.
joke.
That's right. Very little. All the mechanics across America are laughing their blanks off. I said SAE
I'm
threads.
not doing your car.
That's right. Yes?
Yes. You know, Dottie, I write gospel songs. Charles and I, we sit and write them. I wrote one, I'm going to wrench my hair in the morning, but Lord help me make it through the night. Wrench.
Aren't they crazy? Now, Lex.
Gonna be
You've
tough.
got 2 shots at it here. Here's your first one. Ronald McDonald said, I know that Gloria is the girl for me because she has blank buns. I know Gloria's the girl for me because she has blank buns. What was that?
I did nothing.
Are you? No, don't do that because it's indelible. Somebody painted a mustache on me once and it took 3 days.
Joanne Flew.
I'm sorry.
did
Joanne
that
Flew
to
did
you.
that to me, yes.
I remember.
Okay, I'll read it with Lex while Charles is finishing up. Ronald McDonald said, I know that Gloria is the girl for me because she has blank buns.
Couple different things you can say.
Yes. All we need is one.
I'll
Give him
say
a chance now.
warm buns.
Warm buns. What was your
Sesame seed buns.
Sesame seed. The audience is yaying sesame seed, and they kind of groaned on warm. That's interesting.
I had both of them.
You had both of them.
Yeah, toasted sesame seed buns.
Toasted sesame seed buns. Okay. Well, yeah, that would be warm if they were toasted, wouldn't they? What are you coughing for?
I don't know. Heaven knows I haven't had a cigarette in 7 months. You'd think I'd quit coughing. I don't feel better. Food doesn't taste any better. I don't sleep any better. I don't look any better. I mean, the only thing I don't do is not smoke.
Now, wait a minute. Now, there's one consolation, though, friend.
What is that? Name one.
You are meaner.
I said hot buns.
Hot buns. Oh, not warm in the neck. Well,
I took it just a little further.
what?
I said warm quarter-pounder bun.
Warm quarter-pounder bun. Score is now 5-2, Lex. And we come to Joanne. Ronald McDonald said, I know that Gloria's a girl for me because she has warm buns.
She sure does.
She does indeed. Score is now 5-3.
Is it 5-3? I've got to go.
5-3, no, but you can stay a little longer, can't you?
all
Yeah,
right.
just a little bit longer.
Now,
Show us your-
judges, if you can tell me how you can toast buns without them being warm, I'm very interested to hear your theory, Mr. Sherman, Bobby Sherman. So if we don't
got a
actually
new
get a
judge
match
today,
here,
huh?
this is where you will write Bobby Sherman. Toasted buns. Bobby Sherman, CBS Television, 7800.
Beverly Boulevard.
Right.
What's the zip code, John? 90036.
All ticking material sent straight to Bobby.
All right, Fannie.
I'm sorry, sesame.
Sesame seed. All right, well, that was his second choice, sesame seed. So there we are. At the end of round one, this is a good game. We got 2 good players going here. Score is 5-3. More game coming up after this.
5 yesterday.
We are ready, and 5 yesterday, right. Here's the second and final round, and Dottie, you may have A or B again.
B, please.
B it is. Only 2 people, only one person
me,
plays.
Dottie.
Richard.
Oh.
Well, that's a most unusual situation.
Well, it's the most
Unusual day.
We have an album coming out.
Right.
Now listen to
Jane
this.
Get
Powell?
this right.
Let me go over here so she can
Okay.
see
Well,
me
you
as
could
I
tell that,
articulate there.
She's a he.
He. No, this is Dottie's question.
Dottie's question.
Dottie's
I
question.
thought
You're
you meant
right.
Richard.
I'll
Stop
run the show,
invoking, did
and you
nothing.
shut up or you mouth.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I love it when they fight.
Kojak said, I hate the kids in this neighborhood. Every Easter they blank my head. All right. Dottie, Kojak said, I hate the kids in this neighborhood. Every Easter they blank my head.
Okay.
Kojak is
I know.
speaking.
I'm thinking of his bald head like an egg, you know, and I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Crack his head.
Well, now, wait a minute. Let's call on Richard now.
Don't even move.
Don't even move. All right, I'll stand.
Well, I mean, at Easter, what we do, and the kids, we all dye and paint the eggs. They dye them.
I know.
Now, later on, you hard-boil them, don't you? And then later,
Yeah,
the 2 or 3
okay.
days later, you might start eating some of those and
Exactly.
crack them.
Yeah.
But first, you have to
Yeah,
dye and
paint
paint
them.
them.
Dye 'em.
Right. Okay, Dottie, that was your second-round question. Now we have one for Lex. And Lex, you know what you have to do? 2 to tie and 3 to win. Avery plays, Richard and Fannie. At the old folks' baseball game, old man Periwinkle said,
This year, I had the honor of throwing out the first ball. Unfortunately, I got so excited, I threw out my blank.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, dear, I'm sorry, you're too old for me.
The old folks' baseball game, old man Periwinkle said this year I had the honor of throwing out the first ball. Unfortunately, I got so excited I threw out my...
Blank. Come on, Patsy.
Put it in there. There we go. Lex. The old folks' baseball game, old man Periwinkle said this year I had the honor of throwing out the first ball. Unfortunately, I got so excited I threw out my blank.
Threw out my teeth.
Ha! Got rid of the whole thing there. Do you agree with him? He says he threw out his dentures.
I'm not allowed to say.
Why
Not
not?
my turn, that's why. There's somebody up there.
Oh. What do you say?
He's as bad as Mr. Periwinkle.
Funny, he really passed me up. He went right down there
That's
to that one over there.
That's what I did. Show us your teeth.
I did.
Okay. 5-4 the score.
Now then.
Now down here.
We don't
All
play
right,
out
two more.
here.
Yeah, two more here. Yeah.
Read the question.
These lights there. Old man Periwinkle said,
This year, I had the honor of throwing out the first ball. Unfortunately, I got so excited, I threw out my blank.
Well, now this is how they do it.
Yeah.
He got so excited he threw out his back.
Oh, are you all right?
Oh,
Can I help you?
you already did, thank you.
What do you
more
got, little
help,
girl?
Well, I said threw out his cane.
"Hey!"
Got it?
Congratulations. There's your first game. You know where to stand, right over there on the blue spot on the carpet, and there goes Lex Reese. He's not leaving empty-handed, however. He has $1,200.
Thank you.
And our best
Thank you
wishes.
very much.
Lex, it was a pleasure to meet you. So long. What?
I would have said teeth.
You would have said teeth?
I thought he had it.
He didn't, though, did he?
No.
You've got it.
Yeah.
And here it is. It's all yours, Dottie. Now, we polled an audience not too long ago, and we said, write down your best answer to this. WW blank. Now, Dottie, if you match the answer that they gave us most frequently, you get $500. Then if you match their second most popular answer, you get $250. And for matching the third, you get $100. And 3 of the 6 celebrities are going to help you, Dottie.
Richard.
As Lawrence Welk once said, that was a medley from WW2, World War II.
WW2. Okay.
Brett.
WW1, World War I.
All right. We're in a very hostile mood today, aren't we? We'll
I
talk
can't
about
think
war,
of
war.
Charles.
WWA.
What is that?
Well, I feel sorry for all of you, and I congratulate the window washers of America.
Now, Charles, well, this is a serious game, Charles. We don't want any of your tomfoolery. Now, give us your real answer.
World War III. What do you want me to say, WW? WW Sincade? I knew him 22 years ago.
Okay, that's the answer.
WW Woolworth.
That's F.W. Woolworth. Oh, dear. All right, so you got two answers.
WWA for
Okay,
cleaner
WWA.
windows, and don't forget Ladybird.
Yes.
Don't forget Ladybird.
So you got WWA, a winner if I've ever heard one. WW1 and WW2, World War I and II, that is. Now, you may choose, you may have a better idea, Dottie. Have you got a better idea?
I couldn't think of nothing. I don't know what WW is.
Right.
World War.
No, WW, in this case, the answers they're giving you stands for World War. And when you read the papers, instead of writing, they say WW2.
Well, my husband
one.
said if I ever made it on here to go with Richard.
Let's
So
keep
I'm
our
going with
fingers
Richard.
What did he say, WW2?
Yeah.
All right, World War II is what we're looking for. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. Stand on the blue dot, Dottie. There you go. May we see the $100 number? One. There's one more. One more behind us. All right, let's climb up the ladder and see what we got on the $250 number. WW and the Dixie Dance Kings.
That was
a Burt Reynolds movie.
Burt Reynolds film that took in at the box office $250.
Right. And one of the co-stars was
Connie Van Dyke.
Connie Van Dyke, who was here.
On this
Why
show.
don't we get her back again sometime? She was kind of cute and
She's
funny
cute.
and
What's
lively. Yes.
You're
What?
doing fine.
You're okay.
It's the days you don't get here.
Yeah, but you know, when you're busy, we'd like to get somebody else. Is it all right if we get somebody
I
else?
just thought I was being replaced right now.
Oh, no, my dear. We wouldn't think of doing that to you. All right, let's see what we've got under the big one.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Congratulations. Very good. Now, you stand by. We're going to do a little business with America. Don't go away, Dottie. We'll get right back to you. This for you.
Today's consolation prizes are first, West Bend's 10-cup Big Dripper, the quick drip coffee maker that automatically brews delicious drip coffee in minutes with or without paper filters. And a beautiful assortment of jewelry in the golden manner of Monet, designed and crafted by Monet, a master jeweler. And a warming tray. And a supply of rice-a-roni, big flavor side dishes for quick, so easy, saute and simmer to perfection. Rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. And cosmetics from Mary Kay for your skincare, including an assortment of Mary Kay creams, lotions, glamour makeup, and men's toiletries. Mr. Unpredictable Gene Rayburn will lead his match game celebrities in another session of The Blanks when we continue in 1 minute.
Here we are. Oh, there you are. Now, here we are. Are you ready?
Ready.
What are we going to do here? Oh, we're going to have a go at the Big Apple. She won the $500 here. Going to play for 10 times that amount now, or $5,000. And remember what you have to do to collect that. You have to match one celebrity, and this has to be an exact match.
Right. I'll pick Richard.
Okay, here we go. Good luck to you, Dottie. Get your ESP
What's your
going.
husband's name, Dottie?
Bob.
Is he here?
No, my mother-in-law and my lady from the church is here that I'm staying with.
Oh, good. Well, we'll go to a band rehearsal later, okay? 2 choruses of Oh Happy Day.
You ready?
They love that. Yep.
All right, good luck to you. Here it is. It's worth $5,000. Crude blank. Crude blank. C-R-U-D-E blank. All right, Dottie, give us an answer that matches his. We give you $5,000. Crude.
I could only think of one, oil.
Crude oil. All right, they like it. Turn around and face Richard now. They like it. The question is, does he like it? Does he like crude oil?
I thought of 2.
What?
Well, crude petroleum, which that comes from,
Yeah.
and
Oil.
You got $5,600. How do you feel about that?
Rich.
She's awfully rich. Good. Well, while she's feeling rich, we'll bring on another player now. Let's welcome Betty Wilmot. Here we go. Hello, Betty. Ready to get back up on the merry-go-round if you would, Dottie? She's very happy. She says she feels very rich. She's got $5,600. And we ask you to tell us the Betty Wilmot story, if you would, please.
Right. I'm from June Lake, California, which is in the beautiful High Sierras.
Yeah.
And I'm married, and I have a little baby, 21 months old, whom we adopted 21 months ago.
Uh-huh.
And I also raise Chesapeake Bay Retrievers, and love to ski, water ski, snow ski.
Well, you can do that in the High Sierras, can't you? Right.
Well, water ski's kind of hard because the lakes are so cold.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Wear a wetsuit. Good luck to you, my dear. Here we go. You can have a choice of A or B.
I know. A.
This one is A. The one with the... Yeah. Oh, I don't want to go through that again, please. Sir Lancelot said, he said,
Yes.
I'm never bringing my suit of armor to that dry cleaner again. The last time I brought it in, they blanked it. Sir Lancelot is speaking. That's it? Right. Right. Okay. Now, Betty Wilmot. Sir Lancelot said, I'm never bringing my suit of armor to that dry cleaner again. The last time I brought it in, they blanked it.
They pressed it.
They pressed it. That would make it impossible to wear, so that would be a terrible thing to do. Avery, what'd you say?
Last time they brought it in, they folded it.
They folded it. That would make it tough, too. Folded.
I said they starched it and made it all white and funny, and it chapped me.
Oh,
You
boy.
don't start.
No, you can't starch a suit of armor. That would be a terrible thing to do. What do you say?
I said they drip-dried it and rusted it.
Drip-dried and rusted. That's a very good answer. We've gotten some marvelous imaginative answers so far, but none of yours, Betty. What do you say, Joanne?
None of mine either. I said shrunk it.
They shrunk it. That's another good one.
El Shrunko.
That's a very good one. Fannie?
Pressed.
Press! Yay! Oh, there you go. A little souvenir for you. So that's one for her. There's a souvenir card that won you the $5,000, and now we've got this just for you. Here we go. Bye. Join us next time. Match Game 77. Gene Rayburn here. Tally.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Brooks and Bill Trotman production. This program was edited for broadcast.